mathematics and physics and material science, yes, you cannot do, the further research, etc. The research and development topics which some faculty members or somebody may be interested, you can do the software defined radio. That's because the core of all wireless communications. Do the research and development, study VLSI. The Sri Pilani has got a VLSI laboratory. I think that's the only place where there is something. Study electromagnetics. Without electromagnetics, you cannot do anything. Okay. And study antennas. In the end, since sponsor of this conference is IEEE and IET, and I am closely associated with IEEE and IET, and I am an instrument for many things in the IEEE.
Thank you so much, sir. Please give a big round of applause for Dr. Pal. The speech was excellent, very informative, and non-technical people were also aware. Students were naturally benefited, and non-technical people like me and many other were also made aware of so many facts which were not known to us. I would really appreciate his ideas, which, as I said earlier, ideas lives on, and he has given an idea to Minister sir and our chairman sir, and now they have to implement his ideas. And such minds, such scientists are the minds who have made our life so easy and worth living. Only thing is, I fear for the age of sparrows going down, and that is really sometimes scary, that it should not have adverse effect on humanity. Anyways, thank you so much, and please a big round of applause for Dr. Paul. Before we conclude, I would once again like to give our honor and appreciation to our very graceful Chairman Deepshikha Kala Sansthan by standing ovation as he has been nominated as Governor in MNIT Jaipur. Please, मैं आपसे निवेदन करूंगी कि दुनिया ने इनकी जो डेडिकेशन है काम के प्रति उसको सहारा है, तो आप अपने चेयरमैन के लिए एटलीस्ट हम लोग सिर्फ खड़े होकर तालियों के अभिवादन के साथ उनका नमन कर सकते हैं. Please, I request each and every one of you.
Particles are linear and circular, which actually help them to be specifically designed for mobile applications. The cavity backing is not required and integrated easily with the MICs, that's mobile integrated circuits. Next. But microstrip antenna has certain limitations for being used into broadband applications. These limitations are, they have a low gain, narrow bandwidth, and they have associated tolerance problems. They cannot be having a high tolerance, so we have to have certain temperature constraints regarding microstrip antennas. The ohmic losses are very large, and especially in the feed structure of the arrays. The most microstrip antenna radiate into the half space. They have a complex feed structures are required for the high performance arrays. Their low power handling capacity and excitation of the surface waves actually do not let them perform better. Unacceptably high levels of cross polarization and neutral coupling. High dielectric constants substrates are strongly preferred for easy integration of the microstrip elements with MMIC, RF front-end circuitry, but leads to poor efficiency and narrow bandwidth. With this, we can conclude that actually we want such microstrip antennas which have a narrow bandwidth and a high tolerant dielectric. Next. Now, why we have selected to build a microstrip and why we have actually used the rectangular patch in our microstrip antenna. See, we know that the basic regular geometries that are available for the antenna buildings are circular or rectangular. But these geometries are not very much helpful in building the complex structure. At a certain point of time, we cannot make our geometries, the equipments possible with the circular or the rectangular geometries. Secondly, the low bandwidth actually restricts the application of these antennas. With the certain alterations, even the rectangular geometry can be used in a wide applications and a broadband applications. So here in this presentation, we would like to present that how that rectangular patch can be used. How that rectangular patch antenna can be used for this broadband applications. Since the of equipments. So circular geometry is not possible everywhere. Hence it's rectangular geometry which is helpful to make it possible to apply them everywhere. Next. These are the allocation of the frequency bands for the communication purposes. This can be specified like for the ultra wide band, the IEEE 802.15.3a specified the bandwidth of 3.1 to 10.6 GHz. For the Bluetooth applications, the IEEE 802.15.3a specified 2.4 to 2.483 GHz. For wireless, WLAN IEEE 802.11a5 has specified 2.45 to 2.484 GHz and 5.15 to 5.825 GHz. For the WiMAX application where we have put in our eye on, the 802.16 IEEE standard has specified the low, median and the high band specifications as 2.495 to 2.695, 3.25 to 3.85, 5.25 to 5.85 GHz as follows. And for the Wi-Fi communication, the 802.11b standard of IEEE has specified 2.4 GHz. We can see the figure the different frequency ranges for the WiMAX and the WLAN applications.
Came from all over to proceed for tea and reassemble in 15 minutes. They will be escorted by the volunteers and the relevant in-house people to stay back. I would like to request the relevant in-house people to stay back.
Can you summarize it for the group?
So the rectangular patch microstrip antenna, we have provided a U-shaped slot to increase the efficiency of the antenna. Then this is the diagram of the U-shaped. The feed point and the glass epoxy FR4 substrate has been used with copper as its ground plane. Next. These are the results, separated results on the GEL and i3D software about the return loss and the Smith chart depicting the various gain of frequency method 5.19 at -10, -30, -20 and -10. And the resonance frequency being 5.19, 5.32, 5.62 and 5.78. And we have already seen that in the IEEE specification for the high band for WiMAX capabilities, these are the ideal resonant frequency bands. Next. This is the VSWR versus frequency graph which depicts that there is 10.9% at central resonance frequency, 5.488 GHz, the bandwidth. The graph between the total field directivity versus frequency depicts the different directivity of the antenna, that is 6.71 dBi, 6.92 dBi, 10.74 dBi and 9.72 dBi.
Our next presenter is Shahid Saqib Sohail and his topic is analysis of pure space diode random binary sequence generator.
Students from this institute and member of committee. I am Shahab Saqib Sohail from Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, and I am here to present my paper on analysis of pseudo-random binary sequence generator. I have proposed a pure-based system, and then a detailed analysis of that system has been done, and this I am going to discuss with you. These are the points that I am going to discuss in this. I will try my best to summarize these points and to elaborate the things that I have done from my side. One thing is motivation, that why I have motivated for the same project. Lorentz map, this is something technical which is regarding the project I am going to. And all these things are the technical part that I will elaborate later on. And the things will be finished in conclusion. So now I am going to start with the motivation part. earlier today, Dr. Pal was there and he elaborated very detailed what is communication, the benefits, and all outside events of the communications from his side. So I don't need to describe all those things again, but communication is the best way to convey the message. We all know this. I have done the chaos-based system. In fact, as the name suggests, chaotic system is something very random that one cannot understand the things easily. When we want to communicate, we need to secure communication. We need some privacy. Therefore, the communication, which is the best way to convey the message, we need secure communication because we want some privacy from our own side. And for secure communication, we need cryptography. Cryptography is a technique that encrypt the system, that decrypt the system, that make the communication secure, that make the data. And the test, these are the tests. NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology. This is the famous test for getting the random. The following test I have done for getting or analyzing the QoS system. One is frequency test.
Could you please sum up because you have already 12 to 13 minutes. So please.
These are the 11 or 10 tests that I have done. Next please. And there are the description of the test, what the test signifies for. I don't have a time, 10 minutes are going to finish. So there are the tests. What these tests are doing, the application of these tests is this is a very important part. The 11 tests, the description was given in the previous slide. We are trying to get p-value. The p-value is in fact probability that the sequence under test is random. If p-value is 1, sequence is perfect random. No, it is non-random. We have to find the p-value. And we have taken alpha as level of significance. It is 0.01. Next. And this is the result of test that I have done in NIST randomness test result. This is the software given. We have found these values. All these tests passes the criteria and have the p-values above than 0.01. So this test signifies the result. And this is the conclusion. QoS-based pseudo-random binary sequence generator is proposed. Analysis of binary sequence generator using NIST statistical package is done. And the test result verifies that this generator generates highly random binary sequence and can be used eminently in cryptography.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And this concludes the session for today. A great thank to all delegates, presenters and students who've been here for this national conference.
Now the session of knowledge would continue tomorrow at 9:30. So you all are requested to be here.
Thank you once again and have a nice day.